Yo, so what's up FPL fans? How's your game week 9? I got 102 points if you saw my previous post, and that's the highest I've had since the beginning of the season. I'll be looking to maintain the same this weekend, so tag along as we get to look at my squad for this weekend, as I also share who I picked to be my captain this weekend. The game week 10 is the perfect game week to play the wild card, but since I already played mine, it's going to be tough times for me. Now, I made 2 transfers this weekend, so that means I'm going to get a -4 because I had only one free transfer. Now, I sold Pedro Neto and I brought in Diaby, simply because this weekend they're playing against a team that has got the worst defense in the Premier League. They're playing against Luton, and also if you check the next 2 games, they'll be playing against Nottingham Forest and Fulham, so I think it will be a bit easier for them. That's why I brought in Diaby. Then the other person that I sold was Lucas Digne, and I brought in Gabriel of Arsenal against Sheffield, and I don't think Sheffield is going to score against Arsenal this weekend. Now, let's look at the team selection for this weekend. For game week 10 team selection, I'll have Pop in the post. They'll be playing against Wolves away. That's a hard match for him, but I had no other option since I didn't want to make so many transfers. Now, moving on to the defense, I'll go with the back of 3, that is Cash, Trippier, simply because of the attacking threats. Then I'll have Gabriel because I expect him to keep a clean sheet against Sheffield. Now, moving on to the midfield, this is the most crucial part. Just like I said, I talked about Diaby. He's playing against Luton, and Luton have got the worst defensive record this season in the Premier League. So I think Diaby is going to score, provide an assist to Oli Watkins. Now, Saka against Sheffield. I think this is one of the easiest fixtures Arsenal have had since the beginning of the season, and they'll be looking to score so many goals with Saka involved in them. Now, moving on to Mitoma against Fulham. Brighton are looking to bounce back because they've not been doing well over the last few weeks. And also, if you check the next 2 game weeks, I think Brighton will be playing against Everton after this weekend, and the other one it will be Sheffield. So it's a bit easier for them. So I'm going to maintain Mitoma for the next 3 game weeks. Now, if you look at Son, who will be playing against Crystal Palace, that's a bit hard for him, but based on his capabilities and his attacking threat, I think Son might just score, provide an assist. Now, moving on to Salah. Salah is my captain, just like last weekend. Salah is playing against Nottingham Forest at home. The fact that they'll be playing at home gives him more advantage, so I think Salah might score a brace or a goal and an assist. That's why he's my captain. Now, moving on to the strikers, I'm going in with Oli Watkins and Julian Alvarez. Watkins, I've talked about Luton being a weaker side due to the defense and everything. Now, Alvarez against Manchester United. This is a derby, and in a derby, there's so many surprises. So don't be surprised if Manchester United keep a clean sheet. But if they don't keep a clean sheet against Manchester City, I think Alvarez is going to be on the score sheet, or he might create a goal for Erling Haaland or anyone. I think he's going to be involved in either an assist or a goal if Manchester United don't keep a clean sheet. So my bench, I'll have Pedro Porro because Crystal Palace, I don't think it will be easy for Tottenham Hotspur to keep a clean sheet against Crystal Palace. Then Archer against Arsenal. The main reason why I always have Archer is because he's a starter, so I think one of these games is going to score, and he might prove helpful to me. So guys, have you seen that's my squad? That's how my squad is going to look like. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you feel like my captain is the right pick, and if you've got a different opinion, let me know in the comment section. So remember, the deadline for the transfer is today at 8:30 p.m. East African time, so don't miss. So until next time, you have a good one.